What up? It's Third War. I was gonna make a video today. I was kind of feeling lazy, but then I was like, you know what? Maybe I will make a video. So here I am making a video. Alright? This is about HAARP. It's spelled HAARP and Project Bluebeam. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not an expert when it comes to HAARP and Project Bluebeam. I just know the basics. Alright? So I'm not gonna be able to unleash like a ton of information on you, but I will give you a foundation so that you can begin your own research on it. Alright? Alright, so HAARP and Project Bluebeam. Some people say they're two different things, some people say they're the same thing. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I think they're two separate things, but I could be wrong, so don't hold me to my word. Alright, basically there's one in Alaska, Russia has one, or maybe they have more than one, I don't know. Europe has one, I think we have other ones besides the one in Alaska. And basically they're super weapons, if you want to classify them as that. They work with frequencies, and they're just extremely powerful, right? So what it can do is, first off, it can cause earthquakes, right? It can cause earthquakes, change the weather, and cause hurricanes if it wants to. It can do all kinds of crazy shit like that, right? And this is probably the video where people are really gonna start calling me a conspiracy theorist, but they do have this technology, alright? Just look it up for yourself, do your own research. I believe that they got this technology from, from Nikola Tesla, from some of his inventions, and his ideas, and it's, I don't know, it's like wireless, I don't know what it is, I have no fucking idea what it is, but it does work on frequencies, alright, and, so yeah, it can cause earthquakes, cause weather, blah, 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 blah. And then Project Bluebeam, or maybe HAARP can do this too if they're the same thing. I don't know, but basically what it can do is it can put images in the sky, alright? So it can basically put a holographic image of anything in the sky, and it's going to look extremely real. Another thing that they have the capability of doing now, which they won't tell you, is two-way telepathic communication through technology, alright? That means they can get in your head, say something, hear your reply, and then basically reply to what you reply inside of your head, alright? So frequencies. How important are frequencies? Well, if you ever heard of alpha waves, when you're watching a TV, alpha waves are being emitted, alright? And that changes basically your brain waves, alright? It puts you in a trance-like hypnosis state where you're basically, you're not using your mind to judge the information that's coming in, you're just accepting the information that's coming in. You're just letting it basically get inside of your mind without putting up like a filter on what you want to get in your mind and what you don't. So, I mean, that's just one example of one frequency. There's other frequencies like beta, beta waves, theta waves, there's tons of different frequencies, alright? One of the frequencies that they have out there, I forget what it's called, but it's out there, you can look it up, it can put you in a spiritual state, alright? It can give you a spiritual experience. So, if they wanted to, here's one thing they could do with the images in the sky. They can fake an alien invasion. I know it sounds completely insane. This is just hypothetical, right? They could fake an alien invasion, and there would be spaceships in the sky, and it would actually look like they're there, right? The technology has the capability of doing that. Another thing they could do, which might bother some people, is, well, it should bother everybody. They could put a picture of a god in the sky, or they can fake the return of Jesus, or put Muhammad from Islam, make it look like he's coming back, or some other religious entity, and they can make it look like God's in the sky or one of those people are coming back, and then they can activate the two-way telepathic communication so that they're inside your head pretending like they're God, and when you respond, they can reply to what you respond, basically having a conversation with you inside of your head. Alright? While you're being bombarded with these frequencies to put you in a spiritual state, so that you'll know that that whatever's talking to your head is God, because it might not be God, but you'll know that it is, like, because you'll be in that spiritual state, so you'll be so convinced that it is God or Jesus or Muhammad or whoever else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're going to do that. I'm saying it's possible. They have the technology to do that. All right. If you know anything about our governments or any of the governments around the world or any of the globalist bankers or just anybody, you'll understand that our best interests are not at heart, alright? So, to say that they would fake some kind of alien invasion or some kind of second coming or some kind of whatever, those are just two examples. There's plenty of other things they could do. To say that they wouldn't do that is actually crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people are to say I'm crazy for saying that they would do it. To say that they wouldn't do it is crazy, because they've obviously crossed so many lines before throughout history that to think that they wouldn't cross a line such as this, you're just ignorant if you don't think that they would do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're going to do it. I'm saying it's possible that they can and that they have the capability to do it. All right. Something else that's interesting is the digital TV box. About a year ago, 2 years ago, basically there was a whole little thing where you have to give up your analog TV box and get a digital converter box. Very suspicious, alright? Where do I start? I don't know. But basically, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it was actually illegal if you didn't get this digital TV box. So it was like a law that you had to get this digital TV box. Digital TV boxes convert or work with frequencies much better than an analog box would. And those digital boxes, once again, I don't know much about this. This isn't my field, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure they can actually, they obviously do send out frequencies. But, I mean, that can even be another part of their whole HAARP program to maybe control the masses through frequencies, you know what I'm saying? Because why would it be illegal? Why is it a law that you have to get a digital converter box? That's weird, you know what I'm saying? That's not normal. I mean, this is supposed to be the land of the free, and now, yeah, I mean, it's illegal if you're not converting your TV box. It just seems really strange. So yeah, like I said, it's not guaranteed that this stuff's gonna happen with the whole God and fake alien invasion thing. But it is a possibility, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just making this video so you basically understand the kind of technology that they have out there, so you can research it, and then if something does happen, you might have an idea of what's going on, you know what I'm saying? You won't just be a deer in the headlights, like what the fuck is happening right now. No, you'll remember this video, and you'll remember researching on HAARP and Project Bluebeam, and you'll be like, alright, maybe this is what's happening, you know what I'm saying? It gives you another side of the story. That spiral in Norway, if any of you guys remember it, there was a spiral in the sky. You can YouTube it, type in spiral on Norway. It was on the news for a little bit, and basically some people said it was a missile that spiraled out of control, a Russian missile or something, and then some people said that it was a wormhole opening up, and it's also very possible that it was just a Project Bluebeam experiment, where actually they have a HAARP machine or whatever it's called inside of Norway, I believe, but yeah, that could have just been an experiment to test out how the holographic thing would work. So you can watch that video to get an idea of how they can, assuming it was a Project Bluebeam experiment, you could get an idea of how it would look and how accurate it could be. All right. So yeah, this is just to basically let you know that there's other things going on out there that you can research and be aware of. So yeah, just keep it in mind, have an open mind about everything, and that's it. Click the box up here, check out my music if you listen to underground hip-hop. I got a couple more videos coming out this week, and then, I don't know, I'm going to try and touch upon a few political, economic things this week, and then I'm going to try and get into ancient hidden history stuff, and quantum mechanics, which is also completely crazy, stuff like lucid dreaming, astral travel, dimethyltryptamine, which is absolutely insane. So this is going to be like hopefully this channel is basically like a little collection of basically everything you need to know, like a good foundation of everything you need to know for everything that's pretty much going on in the world right now, right? So yeah, check out those songs, click that box, and subscribe if you like these videos. Pass on the videos if you learn anything, and research this stuff. Don't take my word. I'm not making these so that I could be the final say on something where I basically tell you what's going on and then that's it. And don't do that. Watch these videos and just make this the very first step on your process of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Watch these videos, and then after you finish watching these, go Google HAARP, H-A-A-R-P, or Google Project Bluebeam, and Google Project Bluebeam two-way telepathic communication, or look up the Norway spiral. You know what I'm saying? Look up this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Expand your knowledge and expand your awareness, alright? I'm Third War, and I got more videos coming soon. Later.